What's up, YouTube? It's Bianca J, and I'm here today with a prophetic message from the Lord. And the title of today's video is going to be called Unexpected Upgrade. Excuse me, Unexpected Upgrade. And so I want to talk about the word recompense, because right before I started this video, the Lord actually spoke that word to me. And so I want to give you guys the definition of recompense. And so recompense meant compensation or a reward given for loss or harm suffered or for effort made. And it also meant to compensate. It meant to repay. It meant reparations. And so what the Lord is saying here, as it pertains to my dream too, he is saying that this is your season to reap your reward. This is your season to get reparations for everything that the enemy has stolen from you. He said that you will be repaid and you're going to be compensated for everything it is that you went through in these past seasons, for everything that it is that you have lost, everything that the enemy has stolen from you. This is your reparation season. You're going to be rewarded. And he's saying for all of your efforts made, that none of that went unnoticed, and that he's going to compensate you for that. This is your reward. And so this morning, I had a dream, and in my dream, Jesus was there, and we were in my driveway. And so Jesus was asking me to he was asking me to like give up my car. He was asking me to say bye to my car. And I'm like, no, Jesus, like, no. Like, I was just like real hesitant and real reluctant, because I remember thinking in my head, like, dang, this is the blessing. Like, I prayed for this car back in 2016, and you blessed me with this car in 2021, in August of 2021. And so I remember just thinking, like, I waited years to get this blessing. Like, you sent me this blessing, now you're gonna take it from me. And he seen like how hesitant I was. And so then he goes and takes me to the Mercedes dealer, right? And so we get to the Mercedes dealer, and when I walk in, everybody in that dealership was so nice. I mean, you talking about like that, talking about favor being on you. Favor was on me. Like, me and Jesus walked into the Mercedes dealer, but they could only see me. They couldn't see Jesus. And so the amount of favor that they were showing me, I know I was getting all this favor because of Jesus. Like, I knew I was getting all of this favor. And so, I mean, everybody was just going like over and beyond, providing good customer service, asking me, did I need anything about refreshments? I mean, I'm just saying, just over and beyond. Like, everybody inside of that dealership was tending to me. I'm just like, whoa, I'm like so caught off guard. But when that favor is on your life, that favor is on your life, right? And so the manager, he comes out and he asks me, what am I looking for? And I tell him, I said, well, I don't know what it was that I was looking for, because Jesus never told me what the upgrade was going to be. He just told me that I was getting an upgrade, right? And so Jesus ended up telling me what to tell the manager about the features that I wanted on the SUV, right? That I wanted on the car. And so I'm get to telling the manager all the things that I wanted in the car. I told him like how I wanted my front emblem to be on the car. I told him about how I wanted the lights on the door to reflect the Mercedes sign on the ground. Like, I was telling him all these things that I wanted in the car. Like, I wanted the car to have turbo. Like, I was just telling him all these things that I wanted in this car, right? And so once I got done telling him all the features that I wanted on the car, then the manager goes and asks me, he says, well, what car do you want? So still, Jesus hadn't told me what car that I was getting. So I actually didn't know what car that I wanted. And so I was getting ready to say, because this came to my mind, I was getting ready to tell him, like, well, I know I'm going to upgrade. I'll just get the same car that I have, but in white. And just, like a newer year, a newer year, but the same car. Because Jesus only said that I was going to upgrade. Like, but he never gave me, the details, all the details. And so before I could say that, Jesus took me back to my driveway with my SUV sitting in the driveway. And he says, Now say bye to your car, right? So he like, say bye to your car. And so I'm just like, okay, I can say bye now. Like it wasn't no fear there no more. I wasn't scared. And so I ended up saying bye to the car. And so in that moment when I said bye to the car, Jesus shows me a vision of the little girl holding the teddy bear. I remember Jesus kept telling the little girl, you know, can I have it? And the little girl was so like hesitant to give the teddy bear up. But behind his back, he had this real huge teddy bear that was like 25 times larger than the teddy bear that he was asking her for, right? And so in that moment, that was me, right? That was me who was so scared to give up my car for what Jesus had behind his back, right? The unexpected upgrade, right? And so he showed me that, and then he took me back to the Mercedes dealer. And so when this time we walk in, the manager, he's greeting me at the door, right? Because they still don't see Jesus, they only see me, right? And so Jesus tells me to tell the man that I want a white G-Wagon with black trim. He said, tell him that you want a white G-Wagon with black trim with all the features from before, right? And so I told the man, and I could tell that the man is getting ready to probably tell me that they don't have this car, right? That they don't have this car on the lot nowhere. Like they probably would have to find this car for me, or they would have to, you know, build this car for me, because I didn't see that car on a lot anywhere. It wasn't on a lot the first time we came to the Mercedes dealer, and then when we returned this time, that car wasn't on anywhere on the lot. And so the manager goes in the back, and I guess he's trying to find this vehicle, or whatever he's doing in the back. He's in the back doing it, but Jesus is just right here, like he just ain't got no worries. He already know what's finna happen, and I'm over here thinking like, man, they ain't about to have it. Like I'm gonna have to wait, right? But let me tell you about when God favors you. Let me tell you about when Jesus favors you. So when the manager comes back, right, I'm just knowing he about to say they don't have it, right? So he comes back and he tells me to look out of the door. When I tell you that it was a salesman pulling up in a white G-Wagon with black trim, and when I tell you that G-Wagon had every feature on her that I asked, and then some that I didn't even ask for. When God favors you, baby, listen, when God favors you, and because Jesus is right there, I had that type of favor on my life, because Jesus said that I had that type of favor on my life, because Jesus said that this was my blessing season. This is my season for the recompense, right? This is the season of recompense, that he's going to give me back reparations for everything that the enemy has stolen from me, right? This is my unexpected upgrade. And so I get this car, and this car is paid for in full. Like paid for in full. Y'all just don't know about that favor. That favor, baby. And in my dream, I can remember feeling so grateful, so overjoyed. Like I couldn't believe, like, Jesus, you just did this for me. You said I was getting an upgrade, but you didn't say I was getting an upgrade, you know? And just the amount of favor, y'all. Just the amount of favor. And so we pull off the lot in this brand new white G-Wagon with black trim, fully loaded, y'all. Fully loaded. And so now we getting on the freeway, and we riding on the freeway, right? And so I look to my right, and Jesus sitting in the front seat. And he told me, I told you it was an upgrade. And I was like, I looked at him and smiled like, yeah. And he smiled back, but his smile was like, yeah, I told you so. It was an unexpected upgrade. And so, you guys, this is the season. This is the season. This is the season. I can't stress how much this is our season. This is our season of recompense, right? This is our season to get compensation for everything it is that we've been through, and for all our efforts that we have been putting in to keep going, to keep trying, to keep believing, and keep trusting in God. God said this is the season of recompense. And so I have a couple scriptures that I want to read to you guys. And so the first scripture that I was led to was Genesis 15, 1. And it says, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Do not be afraid, Abram. Abram, I am your shield, your very great reward, right? And so because I was afraid, right, in my dream, I was afraid to give up the card because I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I didn't know, was I going to get another card? Like, I didn't know what was going to happen. And so God was saying, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. I am your shield. I am protecting you. So nothing is about to come up against you. And this is your very great reward. This is your recompense, right? And so the next scripture that I was led to, you guys, let me flip my page, was 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 8. And it says, he raises up the poor from the dust. He lifts the needy from the ash heap to make them sit with princes and inherit a seat of honor. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and on them he has set the world. And so when God elevates us and when God promotes his children, like, he takes them from the lower places and sits them on the higher, and sits them in the higher places. God is giving you this favor like never before. He's going to take you from rags to riches, if that makes sense. Started from the bottom, now we here, right? Like, in layman's terms, right? So God is saying, that I'm sitting you in high places that you never even thought that you would be. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending you up here with my righteous. I'm sending you up here with my righteous because I favor you. And so the places that God is taking you, where we're going to be seated, is the place with Christ, right? Was giving us spiritual authority and dominion, right, over things, right? And this is the excellent place and noble place and glorious place to be, right? And so I have another scripture that I want to read to you guys, and that's from Psalms chapter 40, verse 2. And it says, he lifts one from the miry clay and sets their feet upon a rock. So God said, when he picks you up from these places that you were once stuck at, he's placing your feet on solid rock, because this is your recompense season, right? Because God favors you. Because God is saying he's sitting you in high places, that you will be seated in high places where God is the righteous judge. And you can find that in Psalm 75, 7. And so if God brings a person to this form of promotion, then that is saying that God favors you. Like, this is true honor. This is true elevation. So get excited. Get excited that this is your recompense season. Get excited that this is your unexpected upgrade. And so, you guys, that's all I have for you guys today. But I had to come here and bless you with this word, to bless you with this prophetic word. So God is saying, get ready. This is your recompense season. This is your unexpected upgrade season. This is your season that he's going to sit you in high places where he is the righteous judge. Okay, so be excited and be expecting, because your unexpected upgrade is coming. If you guys have not already liked, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with someone who you believe that it can help. And until next time, you guys, stay focused and stay blessed. Bye.